What's up, everybody? I am here with a very special person, someone that I've been a fan of for about a year or two now. And yeah, he goes by the name CapoFlexx. What's up, brother?
What's up, man?
Man, what you been doing? What you been doing?
Working, bro. That's it. Like, just getting shit together. Like, just kind of staying behind the scenes, not really like pushing it too much.
I
Just
feel.
kind of staying back until it's time to actually like go forward with shit.
Okay. I feel. Sound like you working hard. You working hard. So yeah, I guess start off. Just let people know who you are. What you do, where you from. Stuff like that.
I'm
Introduction.
from Cincinnati. Rapper, producer. I've been rapping about like coming up on probably like 8, 9 years now. Been producing since 2015. So
Hmm. Okay. Um, that's lit. So, what are some of your inspirations to get you to start doing this? Like what made you become CapoFlexx?
I don't know, bro. Like just growing up, like my mom was fairly young when she had me, like not crazy young, but to where like she was still listening to music and music was like something she actively like kind of looked for. So like just kind of growing up, I just listened to like all types of shit. So it was like obviously I remember like one of the biggest like songs of my childhood was probably like fucking Wasn't Me by Shaggy, and then uh like like Speaker Box Love Below. I listened to a lot of that, and then Green Day, Linkin Park, Blink 182.
Oh, okay, shit.
Yes, and then I started like kind of going into metal. I listened to a lot of metal like between like the ages of like 11 to 12, like 13,
Mm-hmm.
and then back to more like rap shit.
Okay. So you had you a fair share, like you had like a diverse palette basically.
Yeah.
Oh, I fuck with that. Um, so obviously your own original artist. I don't want to make this like a weird question, but like, do you have like, is your sound at least what you go for? Is it inspired by different artists, or you just have your own thing? Like you just go with your own emotions?
I mean, obviously, like depending on the climate, that kind of just affects like what my ear is kind of like trained to listen to. But I don't really like try to say, oh, this is like a blah 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 track or this is like something else. I mean, there like anytime I listen to music, I'm always like studying it. I'm always like paying attention to okay, why do I like this song? What is it about this song that's special? And I kind of just try to incorporate that in the shit that I make.
Mm-hmm.
Like I even like judge myself based on the shit I make. Like why is this lacking? Like what's not here to this song? And then just kind of like fill in the blanks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Also, with your music, do you put a lot of your personal shit into it, or do you just, kind of just go with what sounds natural, like you said, like? But do you put like past experiences, like you know what I mean, from emotions from
Oh
that?
yeah, for sure, for sure. I don't know. I plan to get more deeper into that shit. But like I don't know. Sometimes just like rapping, just like bars is what's cool, but and like what's fun to do and interesting. But I feel like if there's times where I mean I do let certain things like kind of like shine through, but otherwise like I kind of like want there to be some concept to a song. If I'm gonna put like some deep meaning into it, I kind
Yeah.
of want it to feel like the whole duration of a song.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Um. So out of the songs that you have out, that you put out, which one would you say is your favorite?
Uh, Personally, like every song I put out, by the time I put it out, I fucking hate it.
Damn.
uh, just because I've listened to it so many times, like making the beat and then writing to it,
Oh
hearing
yeah,
it mix.
I understand
But I would
that.
say if I had to say one, probably like the most recent one, just because like that's the one that's freshest to me. Like I listen back at that and like I feel like it's good.
Mm-hmm.
But like I hate my older shit. Like yeah, like "You" is like one of the biggest songs that I got, but I fucking hate to like the melody to that beat. But I see why people like it. Like the bars is there, the lyrics are there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So what song is doing? You said it was doing the best, or?
That's on my page. I
Mm-hmm.
had a song called "Thrill Kill" that
I
somebody
remember.
reposted. That one has the most like plays. That has like almost a quarter million.
Damn.
But
Okay.
yeah, and but that's not even on my page. I deleted it because dude that was on the track with me had like a questionable lyric that I wasn't feeling. So I'm like, yeah, I felt like it was gonna hold me back or make like give people a bad opinion on me. So
Oh,
I.
I understand. Okay. Shit. Speaking of like collabs, so what are some of your dream collabs? Like, who would you want to do a song with? Like, it could be
Shit.
anyone.
Uh, I mean, there's a lot, but like people that I just think like I don't know, man. Like, cause certain things it's conceptual, certain things it's like you want there to be like a deeper concept too. That's where like you can get some more like interesting artists in there. But as far as like just straight rapping, like Go Yayo, I fuck with Pee Wee Longway. Um, I fuck with Zodiac.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably gonna do some song with Hades, 83 soon.
Okay, shout
Uh,
them out.
I want to get a Black Sand feature.
Oh, that'd be fire. Fuck with Black
Funny
Sand.
thing is, I actually paid fucking not Black Sand. Who's Black Sand fucking roll with? I
Like
paid one of his
Gizmo.
homies for a feature thinking it was no.
No.
I paid one of his homies thinking it was Black Sand. I
Oh.
fucked up, but I'm still gonna get the feature. I just haven't sent him the beat.
Okay. Okay. Um. Okay. Okay. That's dope. I ain't know about that shit. That's
Yeah.
fire.
No offense. I just can't think of his name right now, bro.
Well, I
But
got you. It's cool. It's cool. So you probably get this question a lot though, but I just want to know, where'd you get the name CapoFlexx from? Is this like unique?
oh my last name is Capobianco, so like I just took everybody like in school. Nobody called me like by my first name. Everybody just called me Capo. So like that's just how people knew me.
Mm-hmm.
And then the flex. Well, I've just gone through like 40 fucking names, and then it just flex is what I just threw at the end of it one time, and it just kind of stuck.
Okay.
There's really like no meaning to it other than that.
That's still fire. I fuck with that. I don't know. Those are sometimes the best ones. Like, you got no deep shit. I fuck with, and it's catchy. CapoFlexx. Like it just. I don't know. It just rolls off the tongue. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, I mean the exclamation point I guess has like more meaning than like anything about the name other than like Capo because that's just my name.
mm-hmm.
But the exclamation point is just like I listen to a lot of Key and then I like Panic at the Disco and they both like have the like exclamation points at like the end of their name and I just
Yeah.
don't know like something about just seeing it stylized that way I just fuck with.
Okay. Shit. I like that. I like that. Um. So, what's your favorite? Excuse me. What's your favorite thing about producing? Like, what like what intrigued you to start doing it? Like, what keeps you doing it?
Uh I don't know. Like guess it's probably like just you have more control and you don't have to like rely on anybody. You don't have to like go on YouTube. There's just like less hassle with fucking just making your own beat. You're
Mm-hmm.
just more of an artist if you make your own beat. Cause like if you gotta pay for a beat, then you gotta pay for like the leases and all type of shit like that, and then it's hard to promote it. And then also it's like if somebody produced a song for me and then it blows up, they're just gonna say that blah blah I made you and bullshit like that. Like I just don't want anybody to say that they made me. I want like everything to be me, like hands on from the beginning.
Okay. Okay. Shit. So, in that adverse to that, what's like your favorite thing about rapping? Like what like
Mm.
intrigues you to like rap, or like cause you have different styles. Like you have like your scream, your scream shit. Your regular rap shit. Mel. Like what intrigues you to just change up styles like that? Be diverse.
Just I don't want to get trapped, bro. Like that's the biggest thing. Is like, and don't get me wrong. There's artists that I listen to. Like when I fucked with X heavy, like I loved X's screaming shit. But then he
Mm-hmm.
did like some more mainstream singing, and like I still fuck with it. But then he never went back to that like old screaming shit. I just think like as far as from like a fan standpoint, they want to hear like everything from you. Also, you just like touch more people the more you can do. Also, it's like you're a person. You have more than one emotion. You got one more than one thought. So it's like I just want to be expressive, and I plan on doing more like experimental shit and just like I don't know. My goal is to create like a classic album and to create classic albums, not like And you can't have a classic album doing things one way. It's got to be like a multitude of shit.
Right. I get that. I get that. So, do you think like this generation of music that we're in, like, is this like the peak of where we can get to? Cause
No,
no,
it's
not at
not the
all.
peak,
Mm-hmm.
but I will definitely say like right now as far as like rapping goes, people are fucking like got bars right now. Like you listen like to a lot of like the song structures, it's not so much like hook verse. It's just like straight verse for like 2 minutes and shit's getting crazy. That yeah, man, like I don't know. And it's not the end of music either. It's I think like we're in an age where you can be influenced by so many things through the internet that you can just do crazy shit. There's people that listen to folk music and then rap. Like I think that music definitely will progress from here. I don't think we're at the peak, but I think people have the wrong interpretation if they say that like this generation of music isn't good.
Yeah, that shit. I don't know what people get. They don't. I think people that say that don't dig enough. You know, like they
They don't
just
listen. Nah.
yeah, they just listen to what's put out and they just think that's it. Like nah, like you got to keep going. We got
Yeah,
hella
they listen. They hear what's on the radio and they think that's what music is. But
exactly,
if you listen to the radio from the very beginning, it's never been like what the best shit is. It's always been like what's popular, what's the catchiest. You
exactly,
know what grabs people's ears the quickest.
exactly. They don't understand. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But in this generation, like with music especially, it's like there's so much genre mixing. You know, like you said, like you came up on. I think it's the setup from the era that we have. Like you know, like the early 2000s, you had that crunk wave. You know, like the Lil Jon and shit like that. Then like you start going into what's it called? The like bands and shit. Like you had like you said like
Yeah,
Panic at the Disco.
shit, bro.
You know what I'm
Panic at the
saying?
Disco, like My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy, like
Exactly. It's like I
all
think
types of shit.
because we were the kids around that time, and then, like we just merged all of what we felt, and it just
Yeah, and then you had Soldier Boy, like all
right.
types. There's just a lot of shit going on, and there's a lot of great music during the 2000s. But then again, there's a lot of great music during the 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s. But I mean,
Exactly.
the only difference is like somebody obviously like in the 60s can't craft something that's from the 80s or can't take influence from on the 80s. It's just kind of like it builds on top of itself, and you can kind of just look back in the archives of music and just kind of like make some shit.
That's true. Yeah, and it's probably what producers like you can sample. You can go back sample some 60s shit, make some trap inspired shit from
Make it
that.
relevant now, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But that's what I think. That's what like your music reminds me of because you mix so much. Like it's almost hard to identify the genre. Like that's one thing because you know I represent mostly like the quote unquote trap metal community, and people hate that term trap metal. So like it merges like so much shit. It's really hard to define it. You know.
Right. I think also it's like people only know like the like one or two like trap metal artists. Also, people only do like one or two things when it comes to that shit. I think people need to step out the box a little bit more.
Hell
Take some
yes.
influence from like punk and do some different shit. Pick up different rhythms. Like I think it definitely is a genre that's not gonna die
Mhm.
any like soon, but I don't think it's gonna last forever.
Mhm.
And because I mean, you gotta think about it. There's not really one artist that's specifically just like trap metal. I mean, like you think maybe Zillakami, but there's
Mhm.
not just one artist that's like getting a band or doing shit. You know what I'm saying? They all kind of have like a multitude of shit.
That's
So
true.
it's kind of hard to like pinpoint where it can go because you're not gonna see like trap metal bands basically.
Exactly. Exactly. That's true. That's true. I'm just yeah. This is I don't know. I just like I said like with your music like in particular like you said people need to find more of that. It's like people probably aren't even into metal and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But then they hear I don't know. They hear your shit. What's the thing you did with Crime Wave? I forgot what that song was called.
Proxy Page.
Yeah, Proxy Page. Like they hear
Shouts out
that.
Crime Wave. I'm gonna have some new shit coming with Crime Wave too.
Oh, shout out Crime Wave, shout out Crime Wave. I gotta get him. Gotta get him on one of these. But yeah, like you know, some shit like people that don't even listen to metal and they don't think they like it, but they hear the way you do it. You know, you put your own spin on metal
Right.
influence or punk influence, and then they start liking it. Like that's how it got me. I started listening to people that do this type of music. I'm like, damn. I went back listened to some Korn, listened to some Slipknot. I'm like, damn, I was missing out. You know?
Right. There's like actual like YouTube pages where people are like doing that shit now.
Yeah,
Like people like going back and like people that typically wouldn't listen to rap or reacting to rap, and typically people that wouldn't listen to like metal are going back and listening to like metal shit, and they're fucking with it. Like
it's crazy, man. It's just we in that era. That's what I love. But that's what your music mainly reminds me of. Like when I think of diversity, and that's big even for like underground because underground is just pure diverse. So I think that's pretty
right,
cool.
yeah, yeah. People like you don't have an ego in the underground. You're just doing you. So it's like I mean,
Right.
some people do have egos, but at the end of the day, it's just like the internet encompasses all genres, all walks of life, all different type of people.
Mm-hmm.
So
Speaking on that, because I know a lot of people have been asking me lately how to get into the underground and start. What's some advice you can give to like, because you make decent. I personally think, especially for underground artists, you make some really good numbers. So, like the way you move, and you don't even like when I seen your SoundCloud, you don't even post that much. You know, like you
I'm
post,
very I'm very picky about what I post. Like
yeah.
I have like I have a certain like quality standard that I want to meet. But I
Hmm.
mean, that doesn't mean I'm not making songs. I have songs that I throw away like every fucking day,
Damn.
like roughs, all type of shit. But no, I really didn't even know like the underground scene like existed, bro. Like I just put out music, and then you just gotta you gotta. I mean, people are gonna find you,
Hmm.
but I mean, part of it is kind of like, damn, bro. You got to know yourself. You
Yeah.
got to know like what genre of people are gonna like this. You know what I'm saying? Like you may like trap metal,
Hmm.
but then again, you may rap like fucking I don't know, like you may sing like Post Malone.
Hmm.
Don't try to like get those trap metal people to like you just because that's what you like. Try
Right.
to get the people that are actually like into that music to fuck with you.
So find your audience, basically. Like you know.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. That's good advice. I think that's what I should have told them. But yeah, that's some advice people been asking. Cause a lot of people, I think it's starting up again. Like it was a wave. You remember like the Tech Nine and like the what's his name? Those rappers Hobson Wave. Like people was really getting in the like
yeah, the
underground at that point.
cringy
Yeah.
horrorcore. Yeah,
Yeah. So like I think that's kind of coming back with this stuff, and a lot of people are really interested in the underground. So yeah, so like you would just say, so just make sure they find their right audience, and you know.
yeah, and I mean once again, and that's like it's also like fucked me up because like sometimes those people aren't gonna receive like when you branch out, but you just gotta do it and you just say fuck it, like
Yeah.
and just deal with it. If you put a song singing and it doesn't get like the numbers that all the other shit gets, you just gotta accept it and just move on. Like if it meant something to you, it means something to you, and that's the end of it. Like most of my numbers actually are just like all organic. It's all just like because you look, I had like 100 followers like not this yeah like last December.
Mhm.
I had like 100. No, not like last December, but the December before that, I had like 100 followers. Now I got like 1,300, and it's just like all my numbers. Like I don't like promote it hell crazy. People just repost it, and people that fuck with it, it kind of just moves itself on SoundCloud.
That's cool. It just grows itself. That's lit. That's lit. Like it's less work. It's like free advertising. It's like less work for you.
It is. I mean, I want to do more. I want to
Mhm.
be able to like to push it more. I just plan on doing it with a body of work and not like a single.
I feel
Cause
you.
like
Yeah.
you get trying to get hung up on a single. Sometimes like one song's not gonna go, but if you have like 12, 13, one is gonna catch. They're all gonna catch the ears of somebody.
Right. I think that's smart. That's good advice. Good advice. Speaking of singing though, I just found this out the other day where you said you could sing. So when did you find out you could sing?
Oh, I can't sing autotune. That's when I found out I could
Oh,
sing.
oh shit, my bad. I thought you could say, okay, okay. I mean, you might. I don't know. You probably haven't tried.
Well,
Have you
no,
tried
I
it?
have an ear for melody. I just can't like just straight sing. Like,
Oh, okay. Like you can hold a
but
note type shit.
yeah, like I mean, with autotune obviously helps. But I mean,
Hmm.
whenever I do autotune, I try to like turn it down, like use it to where like the humanized knobs up or something. That way, it just kind of like doesn't sound like T Pain.
Right. No, no robotic type shit. I fuck with that though. I fuck with that still. I used to be a big T Pain fan though, but that's just me.
T Pain's
T
fire
Pain.
though.
Yeah, I swear, I swear. But but yeah. Also we got to talk about it because we were texting. This is something else. I'm kind of going off script, but man, like we get on trap metal, man. That we were saying like how Scarlord and shit, and like how people just only listen to them, and then they miss out on like the real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's kids though. Like that's the thing I've figured out. Like after we talked about that,
Hmm.
like there's still like if you look at like I look at my demographics and it'll be like mostly like 18 to 24 obviously, but
Hmm.
the people that are commenting and then talking to you or trying to reach out to you are all like fucking 15, like 14, just like kids. I don't know, they're more open about like trying to talk to people. 18 like 24 but kind of like, oh, let him do his thing type shit.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean there's people that only know certain things, but it is what it is.
I don't know. I don't. I'm gonna be honest, because that's like kind of my argument. Like I don't hate on Scar. Like with Scar's music, what he does is what he does. I'm not hating on that. My issue is like the fans. It just bothers me because I hear you, and then I hear people like Zodiac, or I hear people like I don't know, anyone, anyone in the community, and it's like y'all are like making this music, and a lot of times it's better than the shit Scar or Zilla or whatever puts out. I'm not saying they're bad, but that song or whatever is better than theirs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like your
I mean
shit.
it's just promotion. I mean it's their time before it's ours, so
That's okay. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
you gotta
That's
let them live in their moment.
that's true. Yeah, I don't want to sound like a hater. I hope I don't sound like that. It's just
No,
it.
it's true. No, it's true though. I mean, but like, I mean, there's people that you don't know about. It's like, why don't this person get credit, but this person knows this? You know what
That's
I mean?
true. That's true. Yeah, it's people
It's
out here.
all what's in your face, and when it exists,
Mm-hmm.
and when it like pops up to you.
No exposure shit. I feel. I feel. Man. Well, anyway, off of that, I gotta know because I've seen you a few times. Probably some people I don't know if they asked you this, so this might be unique. What so what fashion or like culture trends you go for?
Ooh, damn. I really don't go for one, bro. I just try to like I do got like fire clothes, but like I don't know. Like I don't try to dress to impress nobody.
Well, what do you
But
wear? What do you wear?
I don't know, bro. I got some Calvin Klein shit. A lot of it's like band tees.
Ah,
But I mean, I got like Calvin Klein, Polo, Tommy, like True Religion. I don't know. I like shirts with naked bitches on them,
that shit,
like
bro. I
the
missed
point
that.
blank period. But nah. Also, I got I fuck with Confirmed Kill. That's a fucking basically a clothing line. I'm like kind of like working with and I fuck with. So I'm gonna have some merch. Like when I first drop merch, which will be whenever I probably drop like the tape. I'm gonna drop some merch as well, and it's gonna be through them. So
Okay, okay. Shit, you gotta send me that link. I gotta check out some of that shit.
yeah, I'll send you this shit. Also,
Bet, bet.
shouts out Sensational.
Okay, bet, bet. Send me this too. I gotta get my dress game up. I gotta take some inspiration from the flex. I gotta get on your shit. But yeah, you say like you wear like shirts with naked bitches. I remember like in skating, that was like a big thing in like skate culture for a minute. Like I don't know if you remember that, but it was like a whole like summer. But that was just a cool thing. I
Oh, I
don't.
don't doubt it, bro. Like I got like shirts like Nikki Heaton on it and shit. Like I don't know. Like yeah, naked bitches. I got a Tiana Trump T-shirt. That was a no jumper drop.
Oh shit, bro! You
But yeah,
gotta,
like her titties are out and she's got like cum on her face and it's basically said like the only Trump I acknowledge. It's fire, but
bruh.
it like shrunk hella small in the wash, and I
Oh,
bought it one size too small. I'm just like, dude, I cannot walk around confident in this T-shirt. Like I look like a fucking wearing a child shirt.
damn. Shit. I mean, you gotta find out some way, bro. You gotta put that shit in a vid when you drop a vid, bro. You gotta wear some shit like that. That'd be funny as hell. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
of course. Like when I get the vid together, I'm definitely like that's probably I just can't find a good like a cameraman that I want to work with, or that
Oh,
can get across kind of like the shit I want to do.
okay.
That's the only thing that's dropping me. Plus, like I want to have a song that like I feel confident in would be good for video. But when I do drop a video, I'm gonna drop it on Vibes Forever.
Oh, truth. Shout him out. Shout him out.
Yeah,
That's
shouts
my
out
bro.
Vibes.
That's my
Yeah,
bro.
that's he fucking really though. Like my plays, I can give him a lot of credit for those actually, because
Mhm.
I'm always like, he's always helping me out with shit. He like, I actually found him because he made an AMV and then he did a fucking live and I popped in like, yo, it's Capo. He's like, holy shit, and he's like freaked out and me and him got cool.
Yeah. Strife's cool, man. He fucking me too. That's it. Yeah, that's the homie right there, man. Yeah, I guess I found you on his shit actually. Now that I think about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's dope, bro. That's dope. Shit.
yeah I fuck with him because he definitely does have a quality standard too.
Hell
Like
yeah.
he don't just post anybody.
Yeah, that's people be getting mad at him, but he does not give a shit. Like
Yeah,
he'll be like,
he'll call people trash, bro. Like that's the greatest shit. He'll be on stream. He'll be like, nah, I'm not feeling it. I don't fuck with that. Like he'll say it. Like that's what's
right,
good. Like you can't have yes men around you all the time.
exactly. Or
Like
and
that's why.
I will say he done this real quick. Like he done this before. Like even though he didn't like it, he knows it's good. Like he knows quality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Even though like some people that does like singing shit. He's
Mhm.
even saying he's like I don't like it, but like I know it's good.
Mhm. And he'll still like post. So that's I fuck with that. Like he at least he knows quality. It's just not his thing. So
Yeah.
at least he ain't biased. So that's some cool shit. Another speaking of that shit too. Like that's some shit, man. Like we got and no hate. I'm gonna sound like a hater, but no hate to fucking Adam and all them other media niggas. But people like him, he should have been blown up, man. This is top quality right there.
Yeah. I mean, Adam 22 gave me a free repost once.
Oh shit, that's dope.
Yeah. Yeah, and he listened to 2 of my songs on stream. But bro, it's fucked up because they'll be fucking they'll be on stream and somebody will pay them to like listen to their music, but they're off like making a sandwich and doing other shit. Kind of fucked up. Just raking in cash, like getting high. Like they're
Bruh.
not even like listening to it. But all right, that sounds cool, and then just like change it.
Bruh. That shit's wild. I don't know. I couldn't do that, bro. That's why I don't do it now. If I'm not in
People
the mood
still
to
pay.
listen,
People still
yeah,
do it.
they do. That's why I feel bad if I do that shit. I don't know. I don't know if I could do that shit. But that's it. That's funny. But so, which songs did Adam repost? If you remember.
Thrill Kill. Well,
Okay.
no, it wasn't Thrill Kill. It was Ouch.
Oh, okay. I remember that shit.
That was one I deleted. And then he played Thrill Kill, and luckily he cut it off before the line that
You
I
hate.
obviously deleted the song for. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Shit. I fuck with that. I fuck with that. That's dope. So you making move? Like I said, it's you next up, bro. You next up. I just feel like we gonna see you on Cole Bennett or some shit.
Oh man, that'd be dope.
That'll be fire. We like, oh shit, Cap made it. That'd be lit, man. So what's like when you do make it? What's the first thing like when you start making that money? What you gonna do?
Oh, bro, okay. So the whole plan, like financially,
Mhm.
is I want obviously like if I get a check, it is what it is. But I
Mhm.
don't want to ever be dependent on the fucking like the rap money ever. Like
Hmm.
I want like basically the music to like kind of like speak for itself. I want to be able to just like the music is just to be created, like not for the money. Obviously, I'm still gonna get paid for it, but I'm never gonna rely on the money from the music because then like the art's gonna suffer. So it's like I want it to be get a check, invest in real estate, just make that be like all my profit, or
Mhm.
like at least some of it, like to where I don't have to worry about music like being my form of income, like just investments, stocks, real estate,
Oh, the
businesses,
business shit.
open up subways.
Oh shit, that's some business. Yeah, I fuck with that. That's some shit no other rappers doing or that I know of. So, like Nipsey probably. I think Nipsey had a few businesses, but still, like,
Oh yeah, I mean Soldier Boy's got subways. Subways
so
are like the
okay.
cheapest shit you can get. Like you just open up a bunch of subways, fucking real estate.
Damn,
That's the way to do it, man.
that's lit. That's a good ass plan. So, if people listening, I hope y'all take that as as some advice right there. If y'all ever start making it, do some of that shit. But
Yeah, because
that's
that money don't come like that forever, and it's like, and yeah, people, yeah, if you start doing it for the money and not the art, that's your first mistake.
true.
Then money's never gonna come. If you just do the art and then just the money will just come. It'll just fall in your lap.
That's some true shit right there. I fuck with that, bro. I fuck with that, man. Um. Oh, another question. This I forgot to ask this earlier. Has anyone asked you to be in a collective or anything?
Well, so like, me and my boy like Preacher Nicky. I don't know if you've heard of him. I'll
Yeah.
definitely send you some shit. That's who like basically records and mixes all my shit.
Mhm.
That's my boy. I was in a different group. I was in a group before, and I'll also send you that old shit too. And kind of just we didn't fall out, but we just went different ways artistically.
Mhm.
And basically, I started fucking with Nick. And I guess me and Nick are kind of like we're trying to build a collective, but I mean, we haven't found like a good match. We just need like it's just need like one extra person for like fucking inspiration purposes.
Right. Okay. I fuck with that. What would you think you would
But
name it if you start one?
that's the hardest part, bro. I'm terrible at names.
Bruh.
Like I want to do that, but I also want like a side band going that way that I don't have to like something aside from rap that I can fucking do. But I don't have to put too much pressure in. I do got a name for that. It's a fucking emo band.
That's lit. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. I'm
But
gonna
I
keep a
haven't
lookout.
found anybody to fucking do it. I just want to be the vocalist and lay down like just like electronic shit, like maybe drums here and there, other synths.
Okay. I fuck with that, bro. I can't wait for that shit. The CapoFlexx, the lead singer of a band. That shit's crazy. Oh,
Yeah.
vocalist. That's crazy, bro. Oh, speaking of that too, how did you? So what's your? Do you have a scream technique or?
Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
that I was hoping you'd ask. No, bro, I've never been trained in no shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is, the reason I actually haven't been dropping shit is because I had fucking a tonsillectomy in December, and my voice is just different, bro. Like I can't. It's hard to pull those like lower screen like yells out.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm like retraining myself to fucking like scream, do some different shit. Cause I just gotta change it up. Cause I just physically I can't scream the same anymore.
Oh shit. Okay. Mm, yeah, I didn't know about that. That's so.
Yeah,
So it's like so you can do the higher ones, but you can't do like the shit that you were
right.
doing. Okay.
But I mean, it just comes out too high now, and I fucking
Mm.
hate when my voice sounds high. Like talking, my voice like has a little bit of bass to it, but like when I used to yell, it used to be like a lot more bass.
Mm-hmm.
Now it can't do it. So I mean, I gotta like either retrain myself to like pull deeper, like from my chest. But yeah, that's the
Okay.
thing. Like I had a couple like unsuccessful recording sessions recently, and it just kind of like pissed me off. But you know,
I
I still
feel.
got the bars. I just gotta like retrain my voice. So I'm gonna re-record them.
I got you. I got you. Oh yeah, I'm a high screamer too. A lot of people don't like that, but I mean, I personally I don't mind the way I sound when I do it, but I understand what you feel. And also harder like higher screaming is also a little harder to mix, I think, in that type of music, cause
Right.
you know what I mean. Yeah. So
It's just hard to fucking. I mean, it's hard to like rap fast and scream at like the same fucking time though too. So like
that's why I love just shit. That's
if it
why
was
you one of
like
my favorites. Cause you.
if like I was making like slower beats and they were kind of like spaced out more, I
Mm-hmm.
could probably do it, pull it off easier. But yeah. Plus I upped my tempos a couple times. Like recently, I've been making like higher BPM shit than I usually like rap on. So
Okay.
that might be it too.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That yeah. That's. I'm glad you said that. That's one of the things like I put in that video and stuff. Like one of my favorite shit that you did is rap fast and scream like that.
Yeah.
It just I don't know why that just meshes so well. It's like aggressive and everything. You know, it just fits. I think that shit is genius in my opinion. A lot of people don't look at it like that, but
Appreciate that, bro.
of course, of course. But yeah, man. Shit. Yeah. That was one of the things I loved. I loved about that. Also, today is, of course, sadly that day X passed. We're recording this on the 18th of June.
Yeah.
So, if you, just in remembrance of him, what did X mean to you, if as an artist?
I don't know, bro. He's just like, don't get me wrong. Like when he first started, I think he had like a lot of like negative energy to him, and I think that's what ultimately like kind of like caught up.
Mm-hmm.
But I think just like as he kind of like progressed as an artist, I think he was just diversity. I mean, he's always been especially like diverse, just doing different shit. He never gave a fuck about like what people had to say. He always just did what he wanted to fucking do, and his music spoke for that. Like so, that's where he has like singing tracks and fucking like just screaming shit. But yeah, no, he's fire. Like that's definitely like somebody that I miss.
Yeah.
Him and like
Same.
Lil Peep especially, like and Jimmy Wapo, R.I.P. Jimmy Wapo.
Yeah. I remember I heard WAPO for the first time, like, way before. Like,
Oh, I was on the Wapo, but like before he died, it's kind of fucked up. But he like kind of his death got like overshadowed.
yeah, yeah. That's why I didn't like either. But, I mean, it's understandable because X was just that big,
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah.
No, X was ooh, man. He was like really like probably yeah.
He
He was
was
gonna
the
be like
next
one of the
one,
best
man.
artists.
Of
Yeah.
course. What was your favorite song of his? Cause my favorite hard ones. I'm sipping tea. My favorite soft one was no Vice City. I say is my favorite side.
I'm sipping tea. That bass line is crazy. Like that shit's insane. Now I don't know. I listen to all type of shit, but I've been listening to like Proud Cat owner lately.
Oh, okay. I fuck with that too. That shit was funny.
And then
Yeah.
like I think it's like Run Up on Me and like some of his older snippets I've been like listening to.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's lit. That's lit. But yeah, that's lit. And what about Peep? What was some of your favorite Peep stuff?
Um, trying to think. Like nose. I fucked with Nose Ring hella.
Okay.
I don't know. Like I fucked with everything from Peep for real.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, he obviously has some songs that I'm not like feeling, but yeah. I mean, overall, I fucked with it.
That's lit. That's lit. So,
Like I want to get a Peep commemoration tat, but
oh, that'd be fire. That'd be
yeah.
fire. Shit, man. Between the styles, which one do you admire more, like the trap metal, aggressive hard shit, or the sad emo, soft stuff? Which one is
Oh, the hard shit for sure.
for sure?
Like yeah, I always kind of lean towards like darker sounding shit. I always have. Like
True, true. Yeah, me growing up, I always loved heavy music. But the thing is, I was always in rap, so it was like I didn't rap growing up. It had a few like the southern shit, but it never got this heavy. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So this is why it's a gold. That's why I love this shit. That's a gold mine for me. But yeah, I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I love that heavy stuff, that hard shit. But yeah. So I'm gonna ask you some. Can I ask you some random shit?
Yeah, go ahead.
Bet, bet. Uh, if you have a favorite anime, what is that?
Bro, honestly, I don't watch
Me
anime.
neither. It's okay. I asked because everybody
But
else does.
I did watch Death Note, but I never finished it. But I fucked with Death Note, like kind of just heavy. I don't know, but I see people make fucking AMVs, and like I don't watch anime, bro. Like,
Same here,
but
bro.
neither does Vibes. Vibes makes AMV. He doesn't fucking watch anime.
Oh shit, I didn't know he didn't watch it. Okay.
Yeah, that's what the funniest shit is, though. He does not fucking watch that shit.
Damn. Oh, that's
Yeah.
dope. I don't even half the shit that come on are like people they expect me like, cause I'll put like, let's say like I put like a clip of his AMV in one of my vids just to, put the song out, and people be like, hey, what was the anime? I'm like, I don't fucking
I
know.
don't fucking know. Like, yeah.
Like, bro,
Don't get
that's
me wrong though. Like, I used to watch Dragon Ball growing up, but like, I
hmm
don't remember like the story. Like, I don't remember anything that happened. So it's like, I mean, Death Note was dope as fuck though. If you haven't seen anime, watch Death Note. The story behind that is like actually pretty fucking sick.
all right.
I just never finished it.
I'll probably check it out.
But
Everyone
I will
tells
say
me.
this though,
Uh-huh.
fuck all the kids who are like, boo, it's gotta have subtitles, not fucking not be voiced up. Like I don't want to fucking read. I want to watch the fucking show. Like,
Right. I'm probably the same way. I'm probably the same. Nah, the closest thing to anime I watched was Transformers, like the old cartoon, if you can call it that. So
bro,
I'm not
like
an
the
anime.
'80s shit,
Yeah, like I used to watch the reruns of that. So I'm not a anime person. I was more of a comic dude. I was more into like superheroes. But
bro. Honestly, I've always been a music person, bro. I never like watched TV that much. I mean, I watch some TV shows, but
mm
yeah, like TV's like I get bored of that shit.
oh shit.
I
Well,
cannot sit through a movie to save my fucking life.
damn, that's different. So what did you like? Like what type of shows did you like?
I don't know, bro. Like Tosh.0, like comedy shit, bro. Just
Ah,
dumb shit. Like Tosh.0, Beavis and Butthead, Workaholics. I fuck with Stranger Things. I'm watching Breaking Bad now. I don't know. Like,
okay,
oh no, fuck. If actually cartoons, bro. I fucked with cartoons so heavy as a kid. Like the dog, like Courage the Cowardly Dog is like my all-time favorite.
bro, that shit was
Like
fire.
Billy and Mandy, Cat Dog. I never watched like Disney shit. If you watch Disney shit, you're gay.
Oh
Like,
man, bro. I'm guilty. I like the Lion King and shit. I ain't gonna lie.
oh no, that's different. That's the movies. I'm saying like if you watch the Disney Channel, like you're gay.
I fucked with Kim Possible. I ain't gonna lie.
You,
I ain't
you get
gay.
like one or two passes, but if you're like
Okay.
I fucking love this, like done.
All
Like
right.
I'm not talking to you.
I only like two cartoons, so we good.
That's fair.
Damn. Oh, that's funny as shit. What did you like Nickelodeon shit?
Like yeah, like Drake and Josh,
Okay.
SpongeBob.
You remember? I want to know because I think I said this in an interview
Oh,
before.
Invader Zim, I Real
Oh
Monsters.
yes, bro. That was my shit too. Did you ever watch Ned's Declassified? Everybody seems to forget that
Yeah, I
shit.
fucked with Ned's Declassified.
Bro, that shit was hilarious as a kid. I don't know why. I used to love that. But nobody else remember that shit.
Nah, I think I
Oh,
had a line like about Ned's Declassified.
oh shit, for real?
I said something about Cookie. I swear.
Oh damn, that's lit. Remember? I gotta remember what song that was. Man.
I don't know. It might have been a throw. It might have been some shit I never released. I don't know.
Oh,
I also like if I make a song and I don't drop it, but I got some bars in that song, I'll put it in a different one. So
oh,
it'll probably come out.
bet. Shit, that's dope. That's dope. What's some of your favorite foods that you like?
Uh, damn.
You don't got a favorite food, bro?
Damn. I don't know, bro. Like I used to always say steak, but then like the older I got, I just don't fuck with steak like that.
Oh shit, I love steak. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, I mean like local spots. Like I fuck with like Big Arts ribs are fire. If you're from fucking Cincinnati or you're anywhere fucking on Struble Road, like Big Arts, that's the most fire shit.
I gotta try. I gotta come out there and try it.
Fire, bro. That's the best shit ever. Like you can't talk to me. I don't know, but that's about it. Shit like that.
Okay,
Like
okay,
Italian food, obviously. Like my family's Italian, so like whenever like my aunt makes sauce and shit like that. But yeah, nah, I don't know.
okay. Shit. Yeah, I gotta come out there. Everybody say they got that one spot in they neighborhood that's fire, and I believe it. I need to
That
go
no,
there.
that's the one.
That's the one. Red. All right, I gotta go out there. What do they do? Like, what the ribs be like?
Bro,
Be.
like they're smoked. Like okay, so like if you get the chicken,
Mm,
like I usually go half rib, quarter chicken combo. It's half slab of ribs, quarter chicken. You can pick dark or light meat.
mm,
I usually go white meat actually, just because you get like the big breast and the wing.
mm,
Fucking and then you get two sides. So I usually go coleslaw, fries, like 17. It's like $17, and then you got. But the chicken, bro, that's the best shit. Like the chicken. Like I'm not a fan of like pork for real.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Allahu Akbar. But fucking yeah, no, like the chicken, the skin on the chicken's like black from where it's been like smoked, and like the actual meat of the chicken is like pink from where it's been smoked. It's so fire.
Hmm. That sound good. Yeah, I probably gotta try that shit. Probably gotta try it. Closest thing we got to over here is a place called Sardi's, and it's good, but it's I don't know. It's like an acquired thing. It's a Mexican grill though. So
Do you got? Hold on, y'all got Mambo sauce, right?
yeah, you know about the DMV?
I know a little bit. I got homies from out there.
Oh, that's
But
lit.
no, what the fuck is the Mamba sauce? Like, what the fuck is?
All right, so basically, nobody knows what's in it, but to tell you, like, so it's like this red sauce, and it depends on where you get it. So like, if you get the store bought, it's kind of thick, but if you go to, well, the main thing we all get it from like the hood niggas is the carry out. So if you go to the
Yeah,
carry out, and it comes like it's more liquified, it's not as thick, it's more thin,
right.
and
Yeah,
it's
it's
deep
like 'cause if you
red.
go to the store, they got like it's like barbecue. They're trying to
Yeah,
make it last.
basically, yeah,
Like
it's
thick.
like barbecue, yeah. But
Yeah.
if you get it from the carry out, those are the better ones, and it's like
It's like sweet and sour sauce.
Yeah, it's close. It's like all right. The best way to describe it is like it's like the consistency, not the consistency because it's thin, but it's like
Viscosity.
yeah. It has like it's like ketchupy with a little bit of vinegar and sweet and sour. Like it's like a it don't. It sounds nasty saying that, but it's not. It
No,
tastes
it's probably fire.
yeah. It's like a different taste. So like if you go to like the local Chinese spots and you get like some wings and fries, get some mumbo sauce on the side. Like it's
Oh, they
nothing
got
like
it at
that.
like Chinese spots and everything.
Yeah, that's
It's
the
just like local, like it's everywhere.
basically, yeah. Anywhere like Maryland, like because I'm in
Like
Maryland, but
you
like
go to McDonald's and they got a couple bottles in the back. Like
I don't think McDonald's got it, but
that's sarcasm, bub.
oh, my bad. No, McDonald's don't have it, but yeah, like the Chinese spots, like any Chinese spot, just randomly got it, so it's fire. So yeah, if you come out here, bro, you gotta get you some of that shit. Like I have yet to like every time I tell people about it and they get it, no one has said they didn't like it yet. I don't know.
I bet. I believe you.
Yeah, so that's lit. So I'm surprised you asked me that. I was like, huh? That's just crazy. That's fun. It's like a cultural thing. It's just niggas around here. That's just the thing we got. Like, everybody else got their shit. That's ours. In our music, we got go-go, but I don't.
Yeah,
Go-go's
I mean, I
good.
fuck with like the only like person I know that's like from DC that I fuck with is Fat Trail.
Yeah, free him. I think he locked up right now, so free him. But
Yeah.
yeah, Fat Trail dope. He fire. He fire. It's a lot of niggas. You got Shy Glizzy. It's a lot of niggas out here.
Oh,
Gold Link.
Shy Glizzy from DC.
Gold Link out here. Wale's from here.
Okay,
Yeah, Logic's from Gaithersburg, Maryland,
I
but
do not fuck with.
so we don't really claim him. But
Bro, that is the corniest shit. I cannot listen to it, bro. Like people, I don't care if you hate me, bro. I cannot fuck with I cannot fuck with Logic, and I cannot fuck with Eminem. I don't do it.
bro. See, you're the first person that I don't. Eminem is like I get he's good for what he was. I don't listen to him. I
Yeah,
never
no.
did.
Back in the day, he was fire. Like I listened to like some of his old shit, but
Mm-hmm.
back when like Dre was producing for it, now trash. Don't even turn that on.
Damn.
Like I debate people all the time. I'm like, I say Young Thug is more consistent in the past 10 years than Eminem has.
Shit, that's true.
I try to really like fucking pick at people with that, and I really like try to pick them up on that. Like people that like it's all white people, bro. To be honest,
Yeah.
black people don't credit Eminem like white people do.
No. That's true. That's 100% true. It's like that's the only one they could claim like
The only one they
compete.
know.
Yeah. So it's like I don't know, like the niggas be saying Lil Wayne and all that shit. They always say Eminem.
I'd say probably Lil Wayne. I mean, greatest of all time, I don't know, but Lil Wayne like has influenced a lot.
Yeah, hell yeah. Especially like SoundCloud modern shit. He influenced that shit too.
For sure. I think I was gonna say Young Thug has influenced fashion more than anybody.
Hell yeah.
I would say.
Him and Kanye. Them the only
I
two.
think Young Thug's more. I think people like wear as far as like wearing clothes that they want to wear, like tight shit, all type of shit. I think Young Thug is like that's Thug.
You got
Like Lil Uzi would not be able to dress the way he does if Young Thug didn't have something to do about it.
You got
If Gunna would not be dressed the way he does if Young Thug didn't have something to do about it.
you got a point. But also I do think though it did start a little earlier. Like even though he did it, like he broke that shit out. But it did start with like remember that whole jerk phase like Dougie shit.
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, like
People, it was always like
Skinny
fucking
jeans and
like
shit.
it was like camo pants, like skinny jeans, a tight jean jacket with the fucking
Yeah.
snapback hat and the fake ass wide glasses. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was. I actually like. I didn't fucking dance. I tried to pin drop a couple times, but I used to hang out with people that fucking did that shit. Like,
Hmm.
shouts out Quintino, shouts out Corey. Uh, yeah, Frosty. Like, people did it.
That's lit. Yeah,
Like,
that, bro. I couldn't. I've always been a big dude. Like I wasn't always fat, fat. But I always been a big dude. I couldn't. Dancing wasn't my thing.
nah,
But that
same,
shit.
bro.
But I love the music at the time though. I was like in middle school. I don't know, or probably younger. But
Oh,
yeah.
bro, me and Nick cat daddy all the time. On
Cat daddy.
God,
No,
bro,
okay.
cat daddy.
It's some embarrassing shit that when I put this out. I hope nobody looks for it. But I'm in a play for my school, and we did the Wizard of Oz, and I was the lion. So my retarded ass did the fucking did the fucking cat daddy. Just I don't know why. I just did it,
Bro,
and
no, that's fire, bro. That's what I would have done. I would have cat daddy, yeah, bro. Like you are the cat daddy, bro. You're the lion. Like,
yo, that shit. Everyone was fucking dying. It was like, bro, why'd you cat daddy? It's like
fuck them.
I don't know, bro.
That was important.
Exactly. That shit was meaningful to me, man. I don't care. But nah, that shit is funny, bro. That's funny. So let me ask you that. What's your favorite like besides this modern era? What's your favorite like era of like style and music? Would you say?
2000s. Like, I mean, this probably just nostalgia factor. Like, that's what I like. But I mean, like, growing up, so like, I heard like a lot of like 2000 shit. Also, my grandpa would let us like, listen to oldies,
Mm-hmm.
and then obviously since producing, I've looked back and I fuck with like some old soul shit. But like, yeah, 2000s.
2000. Same here.
90s is the 90s music. I would say like rap is overrated. Nah,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that. Actually, don't kill me. But no, fucking, I don't know. People put too much emphasis on lyricism and act like that's what rap started as, but it's not.
Right.
Rap started as fucking whack, like telling stories, like I walked down the street and I seen the girl, like shit like that. Like
Fucking
that's what
Africa
rap started
Bambaataa.
as. So,
Right.
yeah,
That's bruh. What's that? It's some that like it's some old shit that my parents always sing, and that shit annoys the fuck out of me. It's like the first rap song ever, basically.
probably
Uh,
like Sugar Hill Gang,
yeah,
probably like
that shit. They rap that every time. Like, bruh, that shit is not cool. It's never been. Even when it came out, that shit was never really that cool. It was innovative, but it was never that cool. But that shit is funny, bro. But yeah, but I'll agree with you. Everyone skips 2000s and goes to 90s. I'm like, we had some fucking bops in the 2000s, bro. In almost every genre, like rock was taking off, metal, rap, R&B, soul. Like we had a bunch of like bangers in the 2000s. Like I think people sleep on that shit. Honestly, 90s was good, like you said, yeah. But everyone says 90s. My
yeah,
opinion, 2000s
buddy.
was yeah. That shit was crazy, man. That's lit. That's lit. That's lit. Um, what else? What's some other stuff I want to ask? Oh, and I don't want to make this too serious or anything. I don't want you like I don't know if it offends. Asking this question offends some people, so I don't want to offend you or anything.
Go
But
ahead.
like, what's your view on like religion?
Uh, if it has good values to you and you live like according to that, and that makes you a better person, I can't fault you for that.
Mm-hmm.
But I think a lot of people, uh, they waste a lot of time not doing what they want to do in this life for the hopes of the afterlife, and they kind of like they just don't experience life to the fullest in order to try to get to the afterlife. But like, I don't think the afterlife exists, so they're kind of just like wasting their time
Mm-hmm.
in the present, hoping for something that's not there. And it kind of sucks to see people live that way. But then again, my family, like, I grew up like hella religious, but like, I
Mm-hmm.
never, like, very young, I was like, I don't believe this. So
Okay. Hmm.
if it does good for you, go ahead and do it. I'm not judging you. Like whatever you like. But that's my opinion.
Okay. Okay. That's dope. That's dope. Um, would you ever knock the possibility of something like that existing?
No, I
Okay.
mean, if I see evidence, I'm obviously believe that, but
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen that, so I can't say.
You believe in aliens or anything like that?
Yeah, bro, aliens for sure. I used to believe in ghosts. I used to think ghosts were like. I used to think that ghosts are basically like it's like a fucking like a channel on the radio. So like, let's say you go to one point and it's white noise, and then you go to one point and that's a channel. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
ghosts kind of fall between like channels. So like let's say you have your rock channel that's
Oh,
101.6, and then you
yeah.
have your fucking rap channel that's on fucking 107.5. Like
Mm-hmm.
those are all channels that you can jump through. Those are
Yeah.
all the realms. So you have like this channel, this is present life, but you go back a channel, that's the past life. That's what like people are living in. It like, but they never blend. But you know how
Yeah.
you can get stuck between the channel and you can hear both of them.
Yeah. Like
I
dimension
think
type
that's
shit.
where we could have had encounters with. I think it's all like electromagnetic fields. I think like there's just a bunch of electromagnetic impulses that like exist in that frequency,
Huh.
but the thing is they never kind of like cross. That's why they can kind of, and since they're electromagnetic, they can kind of manipulate things like white noise and other
Yeah. Yo,
small electromagnetic pulse
yo, that's a
uh,
fucking genius way to look at it,
lights.
actually. Bro, that shit is crazy. Okay, so now you got me. Hold on, now I gotta. All right, that's some shit I don't want to say I believe, but I mean I personally believe in, like, I believe paranormal stuff exists, but
Don't
I.
get me wrong. Like, I think that there is like a spirit. Like, I mean, bro, I can't. That's something like
Mhm,
I believe that before I believe like a one God created everything. But like,
mhm.
yeah, I definitely think that that's kind of like I think definitely there's like that's why you can feel vibes. Like if you walk into a room, you feel that tension. That's just like that electromagnetic pulse kind of just like existing. So I mean
Huh.
that shit exists. I just don't know if a person can embody a frequency or like I
Right.
also think it's like kind of like not only does it have to do with frequency, it has to do with weight. Certain things, it's like dark energy could have a heavier density to it. It could have a heavier like magnetic pull. That may be like the negative and the positive
That's
side of a
dope.
magnet. You know, like dark shit kind of like pulls down, higher shit kind of ascends. I don't know.
Hell yeah, bruh.
I mean,
I got a theory on that shit. If you cool, right?
I'm
And
listening.
so basically, I'm gonna start with the first one. I said this before, and like I think I was talking to, if you know Eric or Tekken, I used to talk to him about it. But so you know how people see UFOs and like it'll just be like a light in the sky or a few lights or a weird shape, and then it
Yeah,
disappears. Or like people claim to get abducted, but they're in their bed. Like they somehow rise through their ceiling or go through out the window and get abducted through the ship, but they're just like phasing through solid matter. I personally think, like, it's gonna sound weird saying it, but try to like hear me out. Is like I think UFOs are just like sky ghosts, if that makes sense. So
that could be a possibility.
you know what I'm saying? Like if you see a ghost and it like disappears, the same shit happens up there. Sometimes you see lights. They call like wisps. Like you see ghosts, it's just a light or some
Orbs,
shit.
shit.
Yeah, orbs and shit. Like it just disappears. It's like the same thing. It's just larger scale in the sky. So I feel like, and most times, like if you heard of like Skinwalker Ranch, they have both ghosts and like poltergeist and UFO activity. So it's like I feel like they're highly connected. And on what you were talking about with electromagnetic fields, cities have a much larger electromagnetic field. So that's why most people I feel like that live in civilization start believing in this stuff less, because they see it less because the fields interfere with it. But if you go out into the forest where there's less like interference, or like it's a rural area, you'll start seeing more.
Water
Yeah,
always
water
attracts
too.
ghosts.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Like the science behind it. So
It's
like
kind of like light pollution. That like if you're in a city and you kind of like you're trying to look up at the stars, you're not gonna see it because the lights kind of like block out what you see.
exactly,
But you go
exactly,
out into the country, you can just like see all the stars.
exactly. It's pretty much the same premise. It's like the more civilization and cities and stuff that we built is blocking that shit from like us being able to communicate with it. But that's why like if you go to like some Native American village, they believe in that shit like wholeheartedly. Like like if you mention like Skinwalker or anything to them, they'll like freak out. Like they know that shit exists, but people in like cities are like nah, or they may. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's possible, bro. You gotta watch the fucking like Bill Romanek story. Funniest shit you'll ever see. It's on UFOs. It's on
Mm-hmm.
Netflix,
Uh-huh.
bro. This fool, like all of it's fake, bro. It's funny as shit, but he believes that shit, bro.
Hmm?
It's,
So
I have,
it's
it's
called.
funny. It's funny, bro. You just gotta watch it. It's like a documentary, but he's dead ass.
What's it called?
It's like the Bill Romanek story. It's the funniest shit ever, bro. I died. Like, I cracked the fuck up at this shit. Like, I don't know, bro. He just like at one point he looks outside and
Mm-hmm.
there's like an alien, and it's very clearly like some shit you bought from the prop store and like have outside the window. It's fucking wild, bro.
Oh, I gotta check that out. It's on Netflix. I gotta check that shit out.
But it's
Right.
hella stupid. Like he does, like he believes that shit.
Nah, some of that shit I don't know. Like I don't believe in little green men or nothing like that. But actually, I personally don't believe in aliens. That's just me. They could exist, but I
Bro,
believe.
too much. There's too much shit we don't know.
Yeah,
There
that's
has
true.
to be other. There. Okay, so if you're taking it to the point of, is there other life on planets, even at a molecular, even at like single celled organisms?
Mm-hmm.
Would you believe that?
Like another. To an extent. Again, I don't believe in like mass evolution. Like what's it called? Macro evolution. So then again, I'm like they might exist. Like bacteria, or microbes, or whatever. Yeah, they
That's what
probably
I'm
do.
saying.
Yeah, but
Yeah. So
yeah.
that means there's life on another planet. That's alien life.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I can believe in that, but
But
I
I think the thing is, it's just like how. But I mean, then who's to say we've evolved for millions of years? So it's like, how do you say that on a distant planet that's also existed for millions or billions of years? Like, how could you say something hasn't also
no, no, I get, yeah,
co-evolved?
that's what I'm saying. Like I agree. Like if you believe, I don't believe in evolution like that. I don't think we evolved from millions. That's just me. I know I'm weird like that, but I don't believe that. That's why I said that. Like I think they could exist out there, but they didn't evolve from anything. I think we came here a different way, but that's just me.
I, th- I think evolution is. I think people try to interpret it the wrong way.
Mm,
Like people want to say, well, how the fuck am I turned from a monkey? It's like, dude, if you think about like how natural selection works, that's just how evolution works. So if you have one rabbit in the Arctic environment, and that's a brown rabbit, and you have another rabbit that's white,
hmm
which one's more likely to survive against
The
predators?
the white one because it blends in the snow.
There you go. And then
Hmm
the other one dies off. It's
Right.
evolved into white. Then
I
at that point, those genes are passed down. It's simple things like that. It could be like you'll see there's stories about like birds who exist on one island. It's like by Puerto Rico,
yeah.
and
I
they
was just
fly like
about
50 miles away. It's
mm,
the same bird, came from the same species.
Galapagos. You
They
talking about?
mated some
Hmm
shit, and then
hmm
the beak size changes and differentiates. That's evolution. It
Yeah.
evolved to get into nuts and shit like that.
Right.
Like that's
That's
evolution. That's all it is.
see. That's what like. I don't want to like. I've looked in that too. Like, I've had discussions with like straight up. I was at a museum and I like had an open discussion like in front of people getting annoyed at us going back and forth. So like my thing like I've always saw that as adaptation. And like the one thing I brought up, which is still like you might have an answer is what I'm asking you, but excuse me. Like my thing is like you said, it's natural selection. So natural selection is you end up taking the better genes or better parts to survive in that environment, right? So
Yeah.
we used to be apes. Or we are. They claim we still are apes. We're like we had different attributes. Like we had longer arms and can, we look closer to what chimps are. Like we were more like that. I feel like we've kind of lost natural selection. Like yeah, we've gained intelligence, but in that sense, we can't survive. If
Oh,
you
for
put a,
sure.
if you
Yeah.
put a baby in the wild, that's not natural. It'll die. Like a human baby cannot live on its own, but a baby chimp can survive or something, or how we would claim that we used to be. So that's why I don't really think natural selection happened to us. I feel like we've gotten weaker, and we're still getting weaker. You know?
Physically,
Yeah,
we don't have like we don't have like natural defense.
exactly. Like we have to build, we have to learn and build and stuff. So that's why I think, and also like just how we are as creatures. Like we are the only creature to actually self-reflect. Like we are the way our thought process is. Some animals like dolphins and shit get close, but nothing can like match to a human mind. Like we're more complex than a computer. Like that's how complex we are. So like the way the eyes work and the synapses with the brain and shit, like it's just so much. Like I personally can't see that personally. If people believe like you believe it, it makes sense. Yeah, but I personally just don't see that. And that's like the talk I had. And this so-called degree scientists couldn't even answer it. So I was just like, we just sitting here. But that's just me. Like I said, if you believe that shit, you probably are right. That's just me though. So
That's fair enough. I appreciate it.
yeah, of course, of course. Like I don't think like I think you're the way you sound, you're way smarter than me. But that's just my only question. That's just my only thing. Like I don't think we've evolved stronger. I think we've gotten weaker. We just gotten smarter.
Oh
I,
yeah, I mean, but
yeah.
it's still it's evolution. It's evolution, but in a different way.
That's that too. It could be that.
But we are we are devolving in the sense that we're becoming more reliant on other things to kind of like substitute
Mm-hmm.
brain function. We're looking more towards calculators. We're looking more towards computers.
Medication,
Yeah,
shit like that. So it gets into a lot. Also, I want to know, what's your view on like psychedelics? What do you think about
bro.
that?
Honestly, like this is probably gonna sound like wild to a lot of people. I don't do any drug.
Me neither. You good?
I don't know, bro. Like mentally, I'm not. I can't do like mushrooms. I couldn't do acid. I would kill myself.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would just freak out. I'd kill myself. Like don't get me wrong. Like I think like if that works for you, that works for you. But I don't have enough experience. I can't really speak on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I can say like, cause I used to smoke weed a lot, and I would like to smoke weed again. I just don't. I don't know. It gives me panic attacks right now. I like to drink.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck around, I drink. But heavy drinker. Like nobody can drink me under the table. Like
Now you got some people to challenge you after this video.
I do, bro. I gotta like get my stamina back up. Cause
You done fucked up now.
uh, I
Oh.
will say like from like experiences like smoking weed,
Mm-hmm.
um, people put too much. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I think it doesn't have as many negative benefits, like negative things, as like people say it does.
Mm-hmm.
But because obviously like some people like haven't tried it, but I don't think it's as great as people like try to make it out to be. It's like you're high, oh well, like
That's
you know what I'm
true.
saying. Like, don't get me wrong, like you do think a lot more, like you get more like thoughts and shit. But anybody who's like, I need to smoke, bro, like I'm just like I discredit them. Like you're a fucking idiot. Like you care too much about getting high, like instead of other shit.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah. Personally, I don't. I've never touched any type of like non-prescription drugs, so I don't. Not even marijuana. I don't. I don't know, but still, my thing is I hate the idea of not being myself. If that makes sense.
No,
So
that's
like,
the same way with me, bro. I get too in my head, bro. Like
yeah,
not being in control,
like it's just terrifying, you know?
yeah, I freak the fuck out, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like if I got slipped acid, like if somebody slipped me acid, first thing I'm doing, I'm beating their ass. Like I'll probably kill somebody. Like
Right.
I would probably fucking kill somebody. And then I'll go to the hospital, get some Xanax, and then try to have them restrain me for 12 hours. But bro, I would probably fucking like try to kill myself if I was just out and about, like, and I was on acid.
Shit. Nobody give this man acid, please. Thank you.
No,
Oh
or like
no.
mushrooms, shit like that. Cause I've done edibles, but like
Mm.
even that's fucking. Ugh.
Would you? So what was it like?
Edibles always make me feel like nauseous.
Oh.
I can't do them.
Okay. Shit, man. Yeah, I don't know. That's just. Ugh, I just shake thinking about it. Like I can't. The idea of just like what I imagine is just blacking out, and it's like I wake up like what the fuck did I just do? Like I could have done
Bro,
anything.
drugs aren't for everybody.
Yeah.
Period. Like, and people try to like influence you, like, no, bro, you do mushrooms, your depression will go away. No, like,
Right.
I mean, at least not. I mean, may sure. I don't know the science behind it, but like,
Mm-hmm.
if you know yourself, don't try to just do what everybody else is doing. Be yourself. Fuck it. Like
Hell yeah.
that goes to anybody. Like just because you smoke weed, I mean that don't make you cool. Like
Mm-hmm.
people try to act like popping pills is dope and shit. Like I've done all that. Like
Right. And plus, it's a whole
it's
culture.
not that cool, bro. Like
Right. Everybody
period.
does it.
Like
There's just so many people that do it. It's just not cool anymore. It's like okay, like.
no, bro. Especially like all right, so like where I'm from, like
Mm-hmm.
bro, heroin is crazy. Like out here, like nah, dude. Like I see people on heroin like every day. Like
Mm.
people like on not crack so much, but I do see crackheads, but like heroin every fucking day, bro. Like that's just like people lace drugs out here. Like you die out here. Like you do drugs, you're
Shit.
probably gonna fucking like you might die out here. Fuck around. Like that's why I just can't do it. Like the risk is too high. Like out here. Plus, yeah. Plus, I just see that shit firsthand. I just don't like I'm not with it.
It's dark. Oof. That's
Yeah,
some
bro.
shit. Man, so Ohio's that crazy? Well, Cincinnati, I can imagine it's probably crazy as shit.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah,
it's considered like the Midwest, right?
yeah,
Yeah, the Midwest. I hear a lot of shit. East Coast,
yeah,
we
bro.
crazy too, but I don't know. Midwest, I hear a lot of stories.
Yeah, it's some wild shit out here. Like
Man.
it's mostly all just like hair. Or
Mm-hmm.
even like peep died on fentanyl. Like I've been knowing what that shit was for years, bro. Like that's just common out here.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know people that like took Xans and like they were laced with fentanyl and somebody left them die in the car. Like bro, like
Shit,
shit like that happens, bro. Like all the time out here, bro. Like I see that shit a lot. So it's
nah, that's crazy, man.
like
We
I've seen like press Xans before. My boy got press Zans. Like
Fuck.
it happens, bro. It really happens, and like yeah.
Damn. Nah, we got some shit out here called K2. It's just like fake
Oh,
ass
bro, I
people.
smoked that shit. I had the fucking craziest time on that shit.
For real?
Like, bro, it came through here before I like knew better. Like, I would not smoke that shit again, bro. I took a hit of it and like everything went upside down. Like the like my whole like everything went upside down. Like that's the best way I can explain shit.
That's terrifying.
Like, yeah, nah, that shit was crazy.
Shit. Ooh. Oh, K2 scares me. It's like a thing around here. Like, we got
Oh
that
yeah,
shit. We got PCP. They call like goop. It's just
wet.
like, yeah,
Yeah,
wet. The water. Like, it's, oh,
bro. Like PCP don't exist out here, bro. Like that's definitely some East Coast and like
hell,
West Coast shit. Like,
hell yeah. It's,
I've never, bro. I don't know. I can get you anything, but I cannot get. I probably could not find.
I don't want it. You ain't got,
It's
you ain't
not.
got
It's
to,
not out
shit.
here.
I'll take a song. You send me a song. Don't send me none of that shit. I'm good.
Yeah, I
Nah.
know that is big over there though. Like
Mhm.
Baltimore and shit. Everybody kind of like smokes wet. Like
Yeah.
normal fucking from what normal people just like fucking just smoke PCP.
Right. That shit
Like it's
crazy.
pretty common.
Man, drug culture is like real. Like, I don't think niggas understand. Like, that shit is real. I know they got it in other countries like Russia and shit. I know it's big, but they got like crocodile out there, so I know they got it. But we got this. It's crazy. Like, South, you got mid. Like, it's over here. You got wet out, and you got like Reggie out in Cali and shit. Like, it's just everyone got their own shit that they own, and it's not good for. I don't think it's. I I don't like to say I don't like to criticize people that do drugs, but because it's like a
But it's
thing
not
now.
good for you, bro. Like
It's not.
listen to
It's
your
not.
body. Like don't do that shit. Like
Yeah, like I'm gonna be real. Like I'm trying to be as sensitive as I can, but that shit is not, and it's not good for the. It's never been good for the community. Like since the
nah,
fucking
bro.
'90s and shit. Like it's never been good for the communities. Like like niggas used to walk outside and not be scared to walk home. Now you can't even do that shit in some places. Like it's just bad because of all that shit. But man, but that's what it is. That's what it is though. Shit, I'm gonna ask you a few more questions. I don't want to keep you for too long, but this shit has been fun. So,
Yeah, for sure, bro. Appreciate that. I
of
agree.
course, of course, of course. I gotta get you back. I gotta tell everybody that I interview because I don't want to just interview for the one time. Especially when you blow up, you can't leave me. You can't leave
Yeah,
me in the
we
dark.
can do another interview after.
Bet
Like
I'm down.
so.
I'm down, bro. Especially when you blow up, you can't forget me, bro.
I don't know, bro.
Nah, I got you. I got
I
you. Yeah,
keep an eye on everybody.
that's dope, bro. Of course, man. But so I gotta ask. I ask everybody this: who's your celebrity crush if you got one? Or at least Instagram, because some people niggas nowadays just like Instagram models.
It was Janice Griffith, but fucking, she's a porn star, bro.
Oh,
Actually got her as my background on my phone. Uh,
damn, you love
yeah,
it.
yeah, nah. But I liked her when she got bangs now and glasses, like, and she fixed her earlobe. She had stretched ears first, and she would always have like different colored hair. And I really fucked with her, but she changed, and then I'm like, damn, that hurts.
Janice
Yeah,
Griffith. Oh, okay, I see
yeah,
it now.
yeah,
That's you. Oh, shit, that's you. When you blow up, you might get that. You never know.
yeah. I know Josh Pan. I think talks to her. Josh Pan is like a producer.
Okay,
Yeah,
damn.
I think she has a Josh Pan tattoo on the back of her head or some weird shit, bro.
What?
Yeah, they're like friends.
Oh, that's crazy.
So I'm
That's
in there. I'm gonna try. I'm
right. Get it,
gonna
man. Get it, man. Let me know. That'll be the update in the next interview. Let me know. Let me know. That'd be fine. Shit. So that's your celebrity crush. What was my other one? What's Shit, there was one more I wanted to ask. It was funny as shit. I forgot. Shit. Oh, if you could like anyone that's famous right now, I probably think I know who it is for what you said earlier. But if you had to like kill one person, and like that's
oh,
that's famous right now, who would it be? I don't want to like put the police on you,
one
but
person famous. Oh damn, bro. There's so many,
what?
bro. Like, oh, I hate a lot of bro. Like, I don't hate like.
hmm
Damn, there's some people I just want to in their life. Um,
I was thinking you were gonna say Trump because what you said earlier, like the shirt,
what I say about Trump?
but the Tiana
Oh,
Trump
no,
shirt.
that's just what the shirt says.
Oh,
Bro, he's an idiot. The fucking president doesn't have any actual power. But
right. That's true.
It's just like they just showed the fucking like the bad people in this country and but
More knowledge you got. You gotta teach these kids, bro.
yeah, I agree. Um, fuck it, damn, bro, kill everybody.
You
Fucking
just kill everybody. I'm fine. Let's leave it as long as I
bro,
eat.
what's that one like Tommy Lahren? I'd kill that bitch in a heartbeat.
Damn.
Yeah, she's dead. I don't know, bro. A lot.
That's
There's a couple.
that's hilarious, bro. Shit, man. Fuck. All right.
I'd
Well,
kill Alex Jones. I love Alex Jones. I would kill him just to see what that would cause. Like just to see what type of shit erupts
people
from that.
they say it's a conspiracy.
Yeah. Oh
Illuminati
no,
found them.
people it'd be wild, bro. That's what I'm saying. It would cause some shit. Like
Illuminati found them. They got them. They exist. They real. Every video, 28, 20, 20, whatever. Alex Jones killed by Illuminati puppet.
Black helicopters are flying out of blah. Like he's crazy.
He is, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like when he snuck into like the Bohemian Grove, I thought that shit was like. I think that was good, but
What
he
do you
did
say?
when he snuck into the Bohemian Grove, like
Oh, I have
exposing
heard
us.
about that. That's wild.
Yeah, like that shit was good. Like it exposed how sick like the country really is, like the people in charge. But
I'm gonna have to check that out. I haven't watched too much on it, but I seen a clip.
it's crazy. Oof. I don't want to get into that because I know people. I'm close to DC, so I know people that know people. But yeah, that shit is real. That's all I'm gonna say. I won't say it's Illuminati, but that shit is real. That shit was crazy. But yeah, man, that's crazy. But yeah, we definitely gotta talk more about conspiracy shit too. That shit, I like when people know about that shit.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Hit me up.
Of course. Yeah. Last thing, anything that I left out that you feel like you wanna put up,
Um,
plug yourself, everything.
uh, close your rings. Eat a salad. Drink water.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I heard it from CapoFlexx. But much love, my guy.
Yeah, man. Peace out.
Peace out, bro.